Woo-hoo-hoo.
Well, what's going on, good people? What's going on, good people? We are back. Didn't think I'll be back this soon, but you know what? ASI never fails to provide some very controversial content. And guess what? We're going to talk about it. Yes, we're going to talk about it tonight. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I'm glad you all made it here on this evening. Yes. The subject of tonight's show is, can anybody guess? Can you guess? Marcus. Now, this is straight up Marcus and ASI and the interaction between Feisty and Tragedy. We've been down this road before. And Feisty had to pick a side before. And she didn't pick Marcus' side. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Feisty finds herself in a situation between Marcus and Tragedy. Surprise. Which should be no surprise to any one of us, right? Because Marcus is a bully. B-U-L-L-Y, bully, dominating type A personality. Did I say bully? He's a little aggressive, all right? And Tragedy is delusional, deranged, dumb. I shouldn't have said dumb. I take the dumb back. Delusional and deranged. And he thinks he knows everything. And Marcus thinks he knows everything. But Marcus is the paymaster. He's the one that's paying out the money. But you know, money's not everything. Money is not everything to some people. Feisty appears to be one of them. He has his principles, he has his morals, he's standing on his business, and I guess he's saying he can't be bought. So we saw all that. I did a little video about that earlier, all right? And but during that first video, let me go to this first video, all right? The first video that we the tragedy gets kicked out of Marcus's car and fired. So let me bring you up to speed on that one, y'all. So basically, on that video, let me see if I can find a I know I didn't take it down. Let's see. Okay, I'm solo 33 minutes ago. I'm looking for that video title. Let's see, all videos. Cam, there's Cam. Okay. That's cool. We work with it anyway. I think you might have took it down, but no worries. No worries. No worries. No worries. We'll work with this picture, right? For commentary purposes. We'll work with this picture. Let's show that picture right there. Yeah. We'll with it. So on this video here, it's entitled 30 Tragedy Kicked Out of Marcus's Car and Fired. So what had happened was Marcus, as always, he's centering around the intense and often confrontational interaction between Marcus and Tragedy and Feisty, but namely Tragedy, because Feisty, she pretty much agrees with, whatever and whomever, right? But Tragedy is not the same way. The conversation unfolds across several different settings, several different places. They were on the street, they were in the truck, all right, in the truck. Feist was in the front seat and Tragedy was in the back seat. Now I could say something about that, but I'm not. All right. But it just has a tension, right? The video captures the friction between Marcus and Tragedy, all right, regarding their lifestyle, productivity, and personal choices, led to a heated argument, okay? To the point where Marcus said, "Get the F out." And Tragedy, without hesitation, got the F out of the Jeep. All right. Feisty and Marcus drove off. That's problematic right there. I mean, I understand Marcus and Tragedy get into it, but the problem is if somebody's claiming to be my wife and I leave someplace, well, she better leave with me. All right. If you claim to be mine, I'm claiming to be yours. Feisty should have stopped that Jeep right then and there and said, "Look here, if my husband is out, I'm out." But no, Feisty was acting delusional, like she didn't know what was going on. But remember my theory. Who did Feisty really come back to Atlanta to be with? Time will tell, all right? And so as a result of that, I did this thumbnail and I listed this video, Feisty Pick a Side, right? That was at 8:30, 8 o'clock. We were out doing some shopping. But in between that time when I posted the video, Pick a Side, Marcus dropped the rest of the video when Tragedy jumped out the truck. So Marcus took Feisty to the hub, okay, and basically told her this. Basically told Feisty, "Hey, look, Tragedy's going to have to apologize. All right, he's going to have to apologize. He's going to have to kiss the ring, bend the knee. He's going to have to apologize. And if you don't, the fee's cut in half. And also, Feisty, I don't know about the house. I don't know about the living arrangements because I know that wherever you go, he's going to go. So I feel uncomfortable doing this. All right." Marcus also went on he's obviously, Marcus is in his feelings. He's a little bit upset about people that are not working and receiving money. I mentioned Polo. All right. I guess Polo went off on him. Of course, Tone, we saw Tone, right? And now Tragedy. Marcus keeps harping on the fact that, hey, um, I don't understand these people not being able to work and they need to get a job. And all that's true. I get it. I get it. But my question to Marcus is this: if they had a job, you wouldn't have no content. If they had a job, you would not have any content because people with jobs don't come on your show, pretty much, right? Second of all, I'm almost kind of feeling like you might be a little low key, maybe. I'm gonna say jealous. That's the wrong word, but a little aggravated by the fact that Marcus, you and I have to get up every morning to go to work, right? All right. You and I have responsibilities. You and I have people that depend on us. You and I are head of our households, right? You and I run our businesses, right? It almost sounds like you're a little irritated when you look at Polo just laying up. You look at Tragedy riding on the coattails of Feisty basically taking care of him. And you look at Tone and how much Eliana is in love with him. And I think it irritates you. But let me remind you, sir, the life that they're living, all three of those gentlemen, is not a life that I would wish on my enemy. I mean, well, maybe I would. But the point I'm trying to make is you being irritated because you have to go to work and they don't. Well, it is what it is. Those are the cards that we've been dealt. And for whatever reason, they've decided to live the life that they choose to live. And it's not all that great. It's actually horrible. It's horrible. They're stuck. So Marcus was letting Feisty know, hey, in so many words, you got to make a decision. All right. You got to decide which person you want to be with. I wish I could give you commentary on what Feisty said, but she was back in that mumbling mode, when she becomes Miss Mumbles. That part. Well, they tried it. So I really can't put together what she said, but what I did kind of hear she said was she basically, I know what she didn't say. She didn't say I'm solo now. She didn't say that. All right, Marcus, that thumbnail is a lie. All right. That thumbnail is a lie to possibly further put a wedge between Tragedy and Feisty. Because Feisty didn't say she's solo. She said, well, I got to do better. We've heard that before too. All right. Marcus, affairs of the heart are not meant for us to understand. I'll say it one more time. Affairs of the heart are not meant for us to understand. It makes no rhyme. It makes no reason. But it is what it is. So you trying to convince Feisty that she should leave Tragedy really is making you look kind of suspect. Feisty will leave Tragedy when she is good and ready to. And in spite of what your thumbnail says, she's not ready to. All right? The Feisty Tragedy obviously scratches an itch that Feisty has that your money can't even touch. Because let's remember, Marcus, I don't mean this in a bad way, sir, but I kind of wonder, are you slow? Because haven't we been down this road before? Is it not deja vu It seems like it. Y'all help me out. Y'all remember Marcus had the room, right? Allergies acting up, excuse me. Marcus had the room. Tragedy, being tragedy, disrespectful, arrogant, ignorant, delusional, deranged, all the above. It wasn't that long ago. I bet you I can find it. I bet you I can find it. And Marcus said, hey, Feisty, you got to make a choice. It's either stay in the room and have shelter and comfort, or walk across the expressway into the sunset, into the bushes with Feisty. What did she choose to do? Y'all remember she walked off into the bushes with tragedy, right? Yeah, she chose tragedy the first time. In spite of all your money, in spite of all that you felt that you could do for her, she chose tragedy. Once again, tragedy scratches an itch that you and your money can't touch. You look silly trying to interpret affairs of the heart. It don't make no sense. Well, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Why do women deal with toxic guys and instead of choosing men? Here's what you're really saying, Marcus. I heard what you're really saying. You're really saying, why do women choose people like Tone? Why do women choose people like Tragedy? Why do women choose people like Polo and they don't choose me? I work hard. I provide. And women don't choose me. They choose those bums. That's what you're irritated about. I get it. Now I know you're going to lie and say, well, I have a whole group of friends that nobody sees that are top tier, top shelf people. Yeah. Blow it out your nose. I don't believe it. What you're irritable about is that you got to work your butt off to keep a roof over your head. Like I do. I get it. But what you're failing to realize is the fact that we have the opportunity to have a quality of life that they can't have or don't have. Now, I know you still trying to date, right? And you can't get a woman to save your life. I get it. You got to pay. You're the paymaster. All right? You approach a woman, basically, well, boom, boom, boom. Okay, how much you paying? Because of your attitudes, your arrogant ways, you just, Marcus, I hate to say this, but you're just a jerk. I let my wife listen to you for like 15 minutes. Someone was listening, and she's like, ugh, who could ever deal with somebody like that? So I think you might be a little bit irritated because of that, Marcus. I know you want to be the star of the show, but you're not even the star of your own show. You tried. They're the stars of your show. You need them. All right? You need them. And that's why, even though we've been down this road before, and Feisty chose tragedy over what you're offering, I'm willing to bet that that's going to be the same case. That's going to be the same deal. All right? Even though you lied when she says, I'm solo now. No, she's not solo. Feisty will never be solo. Josh Mean will never be solo. Josh Mean is the type of person that needs somebody to lead her. All right? Josh Means needs somebody that is the type A personality, because she is not. So here is the deal, Marcus. You dropped off at the hub. How many minutes before tragedy pulled up at the hub? I mean, I don't know how far it was. I'm gonna catch a train, catch a bus, Uber. I don't know. If Feisty has some money, I'm sure she paid for the Uber if she has a phone. But she went to go see Aunt. See, Marcus, while you're at home in your bed, while you're in the club, while you're driving the Jeep, while you're taking your kids to birthday parties and doing all this, Feisty's out there on the streets by herself. End of the day, tragedy is always going to be in the picture. Now you say, okay, Feisty, well, I'll film without tragedy. I'll film you. Okay, but I'm not dealing with tragedy. Now I don't know about the house, but I'll film you. Okay, and tragedy's still pillow talking her. Tragedy's still talking to her in the ear. Did y'all see the other night when Tragedy was playing his music? And did y'all see how giddy, how that's my man, that's my man. Feisty was over that rap music he made about 10 years ago? Huh? And then, Marcus, you just don't understand women. You don't understand women. You don't understand people. Because to add insult to injury, in the conversation you're having with Feisty, you have the nerve enough to tell her that you found her replacement. You sure did. You say, hey, she kind of looks like you. And she's kind of wild. She's kind of active like you. Oh, yeah. She's younger than you, too. How stupid can you be? What are you trying to do? Now she has even more reasons to run into the arms of tragedy. Well, she hasn't left. Because in so many words, what you're saying to her is you're about to put her out to pasture. Because we already know you're trying to replace her. That's when you got caught up with the young girl. You were trying to replace her. Feisty would be a fool to leave tragedy in order to work for you. Let me say that again, because you want her to be completely no, let's not go there. Feisty would be a fool to leave tragedy for what you're offering. All right. Now you say, well, Marcus didn't tell Feisty she needs to leave tragedy. Yeah, she was hinting at it. Why do you like toxic guys? Or why do you like people that's not in your corner? Then Marcus hit her with, how many opportunities have you missed out on because you were tragedy? Like I said, tragedy is a strange bird. Don't get me wrong. But so is Feisty. And I would say that those two strange birds are meant for each other. Marcus, affairs of the heart, don't try to understand it. You can't make any sense, rhyme, or reason about it, all right? They got to work out what they're going through, what they're working out, what they're going through. They got to figure it out, all right? Now, Marcus, if you don't want to deal with tragedy, well, guess what? You're going to have to stop dealing with Feisty. Because once again, that thumbnail you created, that was a lie. Feisty never said, I'm solo now. Tragedy, if you're watching, she didn't say I'm solo now. I know she was mumbling. It was hard to get it, but she didn't say I'm solo now. So anyway. Yeah, y'all. That's the deal, man. That's the deal. Pretty wild. Scripted? No. Made up? No. I think tragedy really is tired of Marcus. Tone is actually tired of Marcus. Polo is tired of Marcus. Guess what? Marcus is tired of Marcus. Marcus is tired of the life he's living. Marcus is, you talking about those people being stuck? Marcus is stuck. He has to do this. Well, Okay, Marcus may not be tired of Marcus, but Marcus is definitely tired of all the people that he has to deal with in order to make his money. I'm just saying. And by the way, what was Marcus doing out at 4 a.m. to running in Cam on the whole stroll? Huh? What's really going on? We know. And my next question to y'all is this, and I'm just, I get lost sometimes, but I'm gonna say it. What the heck is going on with that investigation? Has it not been a month already? When are we gonna see some handcuffs? Or maybe not. I'm just asking for a friend. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. I'm done talking. I'll put up the phone number. If you want to call and express your thoughts, I'll be happy to hear it. And Feisty has to pick a side. What side is she going to pick? That's the question. All right. Don't go nowhere. All right. Hold on 1 second. Let me turn the Bluetooth on before you start talking. 1 minute. Let me connect it. Bluetooth on. Vocaster. 1 second. All right. Hold on 1 minute. Come on, baby. All right. I think you're in my ear. How you doing?
Hey, okay, so I got smart. I turned off my TV this time.
Hey, all right. Good evening. Welcome to the show. What's on your mind?
Hi. So you know what's crazy? Like, as I've been like watching like his dynamic unfolding, and Marcus definitely got his things, that he got to work on, and we ain't gonna talk about, all that underage girl because that was left. But I feel like I understand where he's coming from. Like, I feel like on some level, like as I live my life with my daughter who's a Gen Z, I see why he's an asshole, because I even find myself being an asshole with her. But when you keep telling people, hey, this is the way, this is the plan, let me help you out a little bit, especially since I'm his age as well. And we didn't have all the handouts, and we didn't have computers in our pockets to be able to research stuff and have the resources in the palm of our hands. So I guess like when you're this age and you went through all that struggle and you see people that have access to these things, and then you're trying to help them too, and then they act like they got everything figured out and you're the one who paid for it, you're going to get pissed off. Like, because he didn't always start off that way. In the beginning, he was like, okay, guys, what are you going to do? And you could see he was trying not to be an asshole, but like after you done had the 20th conversation, now you pissed off. So I feel like maybe that's why he's an asshole. Like, yes, he's making money off of them. Like I said, like 2 nights ago, I believe it's mutually beneficial, but at the same time, I don't think he's rooting for them to fail. Like, he actually did think, all right, we have a solid plan. You're going to figure it out. And then the excuses they come up with, it's like, yo, you can't possibly believe that much unless telling me that. And I tell you, when I'm home with my daughter who just graduated college, who said she gonna go in a shelter if I kick her out, I'm like, with a bachelor's degree, you can't come up with nothing else. But to go to a shelter, of course, I ended up helping her because that's what mothers do. But especially if you're not a parent, you're not going to keep going through all of that. So, and you're going to start talking big willy shit if you had to go outside in the sun to make your money and you give somebody your money and they're going to give you a stupid ass excuse. Nobody want to hear that. And worse from a man, nobody wants to hear that.
I got you.
So I understand.
You understand, Marcus?
But to be fair, I also understand Feisty as well, because see, my daughter is 22. So 22 years ago, I was actually with a tragedy and I made all the excuses for him. And now that I'm this age, I know better.
Yeah. But you had to come out of it in your own time. In spite of what your people might have told you, this or that, you had to come out of it on your own time. And I guess that's what I'm saying about Marcus is, look, you got to give these people time to come out on their own time. Now, he can choose to deal with them or not deal with them, but how many times you going to make threats? But check this out. You know, we've been down this road before, right?
Yes, we have.
And
Yes,
Feisty chose
well, see, this is the
Feisty
difference because
chose
he does need
tragedy.
them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
So
and he
quit.
does need them.
So quit talking all that, Big Willie. I'm the stuff that you're talking, and just maybe he needs to bow down to tragedy and say, look. Look here.
Oh, hell no. I think you took too far, Troy.
No. Here's a conversation he needs to have with tragedy. Look, tragedy, I need Feisty. All right. I understand. You got her ear. She blah, blah, blah. Look, but you gotta admit, Marcus was egging that boy on today. He was just pushing.
Yes,
pushing.
he was. But but you know what? And I admit, I too am the asshole. I had to roll it back, you know what I'm saying? Because this is my child and I love her and we don't need her doing nothing stupid. But I found myself being an asshole because she too was being an asshole. And I'm like, I know you're lying. Like, I know you don't need me and you being an asshole. Like, you just taking it too far. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how many times you going to keep having the same conversation with somebody? Like, even when he talks to Feisty, she be having all kinds of attitudes and she mumbles like a child. And like, even with my daughter, I broke it down to her and she's like, oh, you're being controlling. And I told her, I have a hard time viewing you as an adult because you act like a child. So like, I don't mean to be condescending to you, but it's like, I feel stupid for being in the conversation because it's seeing clear as day and you're delusional right now. Like, I don't really know what to do with that. So I feel like after a while, you start to become an asshole because that is annoying.
I get it. I understand. I have grown children, so I've been there, done that. My wife, we've done it. But here's the difference. Those individuals were our children. Marcus is not their daddy. Move on, Marcus.
I think he still cares about them on a human level, even though he's still using them. I think in his own little demented way, he might care. I don't think he wants them to mess up and fail.
We can't run past that sentence. You said, I just want to make sure I heard it right. You said, I think Marcus still cares about them, even though he's still using them. Can that exist in the same sentence?
Okay, as a female that has been in toxic relationships with men, I feel like when you have something psychologically wrong with you, right? Like I feel like, well, hell, I was broken too. That's how come I ended up with them in the first place. I feel like broken men have a way of like they do care, but you don't know how to care in a healthy way. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like deep down, like I don't think he wants them to fail, but he's a little toxic. And he a little bit of, freaky neaky or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like outside of all of that, he really don't want them to fail. And he don't understand why the basic plan that is bright as day to anybody, they can't see
it. And let me just say this about the plan. And I will say this, Feisty, tragedy, until y'all have a better plan, you might want to go with that plan. Now, I know they have their channel, all right, but making content and getting paid for it is not as easy as some of us make it look. It's a lot of work. And, so I'm just saying, at this point, because Tragedy did say we have our own channel. Yeah, but y'all ain't been able to monetize. So I don't know.
And I think that's the point too, right? Because it's like, whether you like him or not, we do know them because of Marcus. You now have been able to create your own platform and you can't figure out to spend $50 on a Cricket phone so that you don't have to rely on Wi-Fi so you can film your own content. Like, come on.
Where's their money going?
And them little blunts that Tragedy be rolling up. I guess I don't know. That's a good question. Where does their money go? And I think that's the point that Marcus was making, because it's like you're not investing in yourself, but then you're mad at the peanuts I'm giving you. But if you would have, whether you got a regular job or even took what I gave you initially and invested, you would not need me now. Like, that's valid. Now, again, Marcus do still need them at the end of the day, but that doesn't mean he was wrong for what he said. And I think Tragedy is mad that it's true, talking about the universe provide. What do you mean? You saw when Tragedy said that, and then Marcus, his shady ass gonna look at the sky. Oh yeah, there you go. Like, that's your house. And even Polo was making fun of them. Like, oh, this is what they do. And then Polo walked outside his house, and you hear all the crickets outside. Like, that is true. That is what they have right now.
So
and Tragedy gotta see Feisty face, because Feisty knows that everything they saying is true. Feisty don't want to live that life. She just don't know how to get out of it. And then your man talking about, we got everything we need. She like, hey, I don't got a problem with the lie, because she understands that she needs it right now.
But she
knows she needs it.
But she also needs Tragedy in her mind, I believe.
I mean, until she gets a real roof over her head, she do need Tragedy, because she can't be outside on the streets by herself. Like, look at her. She's tiny.
Yeah.
So it's a real sad situation, and like I said, I actually understand all the dynamics, because again, when my daughter's father used to, talk about his stories, and he had some real sad stories growing up. Of course, my heart melted for him. Oh, and I would go to work and buy him a Metro card. We live in New York, and I would buy him a Metro card. I'll help you, and I'll help you get a job, and meanwhile, we had a whole 7-year age difference, me being younger. I'll save you. But he was just too broken for me to fix, and I was broken my daggone self, But I believed his story, and every time people used to talk to me about him, I would defend him, and some people really wasn't trying to help me, because it's like, well, if you got a man, why I got to help you? Which, valid. And then, of course, as I got older, I'm like, yeah, that was kind of dumb, So it took me a while to figure it out. So I get all sides of it.
Very good. I appreciate your call. Thank you. And you have a great evening, all right?
All right, you too. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right. She says she understands. All right, let me open these phone lines back up. And I missed a call. Let's see if I can call back. All right. Hold on. 2604. Let's do it like that. Let me try calling back tonight till I reach my limit, I guess. Callbacks. 2604. Turn your TV down, please. Answer your phone, please. All right. Maybe not. Going right up the list. 4580.
Telephone number 4.
You called about 10 times. You're really trying to talk to me.
Telephone number.
I guess we're calling each other at the same time. Hey. All right. Phone line's open. You want to call back? Call back. Call in. Let's try it like that. I think that might be a better way of doing it. Hey, welcome to Troy's World. What's on your mind tonight?
Hi, Troy. I just wanted to call in to say Marcus talks down on them. He goes like with Tone. He goes behind the guy's back, Tone's back, Trinity's, or not, or what's her name? Tragedy's back.
Tragedy's
and
back.
try to talk to, and try to talk to their women. Is like if he wants them. I mean, he wants to like run them.
He wants them to depend on him.
He's a manipulator. he's just a manipulator. It's just, yeah. The videos I've seen, it just if I could just go through the phone, it's like, are you serious? But yeah, he's not good.
It's just annoying. I mean, even though, like I said, what he was saying was true, right? I mean, I get it, but it's the way he said it, and then you say it, but then you also throw a jab, right? Or you throw a shady comment in with it. And maybe he said, well, I was responding to tragedy, but no, man, you're irritated. You're irritated about, I don't know what you're irritated about. Well, I don't know what it was about your life, their lives, and it is showing. Or maybe it is Roxy, I understand what Roxy says, but maybe it is the testosterone treatment, the increase in testosterone that's causing him to be so edgy. Nah, he's been a jerk all his life. So, I mean, yeah, anyway, I didn't mean to say that. All right, let me stop.
And then I have one more thing. More thing that I've been wanting to say, but I haven't called in.
Okay.
So I don't mean to bring this topic up, but this is my opinion only. Mm-hmm. I feel that Marcus Nim set that up as far as Ola. And I feel that Marcus went and got Ola because he had already messed with the young lady. So he found Ola, so Ola can mess with this young lady. So that I don't know. That's just my opinion.
He definitely knew Ola because we saw him in the back of the video. He shared the contact information. And so that part is, we definitely saw that in front of our eyes. So
I think he already knew the young lady, so I think he went and got Ola to cover up what he had already done.
But why would he film it?
Well, what I'm saying is I think that he had already messed with the young lady.
But do you think Marcus knew she was underage?
Well, if Marcus couldn't see her face, I mean, it was obvious that she's underage. You know, my kids are 38 and 32. You can tell a child from an adult.
So he knew, in your opinion?
In my opinion.
Got it. Scorpio 45. I said he absolutely knew as well. All right. Well, thank you for calling. Anything else?
Nope, Troy, you have a good night, and I like your content.
Appreciate you. You have an even better night. Have a good night. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I'm just going to open up the phone line, and y'all can call in. I'm trying to call back because it's not working out too good. All right. Did I hang up on you? Welcome to Troy's World. What's on your mind tonight?
Troy, you know that's a bad deal.
Tell me. Let's give me some context. What are we talking about? What's a bad deal?
Yeah. So I just heard a clip of Marcus saying that they messing him up because he wanted to scream inside of the room. He even had some girls that he met. So this seems like a deal for Marcus, man. So that means if they take this deal with Marcus, he only gonna pay them that $200 for the room, meaning they under his control. He runs the room. That's a bad deal for anybody.
Right.
You know, that's like working for your employer and your employer saying, listen, when you get off the clock, I still need to use this room for work.
In addition,
that's
when he got the room before for Feisty, all of a sudden, all these different people start showing up in the room. Remember that?
Yeah.
Saying what you're saying. Yeah, we've been down this road before, right? Maybe Feisty and Tragedy, maybe that's why they haven't moved on the pad split, because they know, and Marcus is telling them to get it in his name, but he's going to control it.
That's my point right there. That's a horrible deal
Ooh-wee.
to make with the devil, man.
That's
Like
diabolical.
I wouldn't even take that deal.
That
It
is diabolical.
And I feel tragedy though. Like as much as I don't like tragedy, and I believe you need to be a man and get a job, I think this is one time. This is a deal you should never take. Nah, cause he already controlling Feisty, and Feisty belong to tragedy. Just let him get a room and see how much control he gonna have over Feisty. Like he be disrespecting this man in front of his woman. He be shunning him. Like it's just not cool. I'm with him on this one. Anything else, I ain't with him, but I'm with him on this. A bad deal. Only person that's gonna benefit from this deal is Marcus.
And one more thing about Feisty that I've noticed, and I had this discussion with somebody else that has talked to. One more thing about tragedy, my bad. One more thing about tragedy. And someone else, we had this discussion in our conversations about tragedy on Instagram. And both of us in the past have contacted and spoke with tragedy on Instagram. Tragedy does not ask for money.
He don't.
He don't direct. Now he'll lead right up to it. I mean,
Yeah.
But he don't ask for money. He don't. He don't. And the person that I was talking to, who also talked to tragedy on Instagram, they were saying that they don't think that money is a motive for tragedy. That tragedy really believes what he believes.
Yeah, he believes his wife's a celebrity.
Well, that too, but he believes that what do you say that
universe
will provide, which is I guess that is true. But yeah, well, anyway, don't go down that road. But yeah, I got you. All right, man, you sounded better from yesterday. Yesterday, you sound like you was underneath a car or something, man. You was real muffled.
Man, I was under the weather, man.
That's what it was. Okay, you feeling better?
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. My wife hooked up a cocktail.
Good.
Some of that old school stuff.
Good. All right. I got your number, and I'm putting it aside because when that trial comes, I may. I may need to hire you for bodyguard or something.
Oh yeah. You know my people respect it here. We ain't like Marcus.
Right.
We respect it here.
All right, brother. I appreciate
on both sides.
Right. Okay.
All right, man.
Okay, bro. Take care. Yep.
Bye.
Yeah, he sounded much better than last night. I couldn't understand what he was saying almost. He was so down underneath the weather. But that's the guy that calls and say, people from Atlanta ain't like that. So all right. Let me start running my mouth. Let me open back up the phone lines. It is open. If you got a busy signal, call back, please. Please call back. All right. What are we doing? Oh, let me do my little poll. We got to do our poll. Who will Feisty choose? No. Will Feisty choose Welcome to Troy's World. What's on your mind? Hello.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. And so what I see is Marcus have created these two monsters, like Frankenstein was created. He done created these two, and he thought it was going to be an easy task.
Okay.
Because he's controlling and manipulator. And now he's condescending. And I looked up that word. I said, let me see what that word condescending is. It means acting as if you are more important, smarter, or better than another person. And when someone is condescending, they talk down to others or treat them like they are less capable. And so that's what he do. He's talking down on this man. He don't know what God has in store for Tragedy, even though Tragedy don't want to hear it. He already got his plan. He already know what he want to do. And I see how it looks like it's a pull on both sides. Like Tragedy is, he sees he's spicy as his if she something happens to her, if she gets a little change or whatever, that he's all in because he's been there rocking and rolling with her. And then here go what's his name? You call him Man. Marcus. Marcus thinks that he got potential. He thinks that she's a moneymaker because her confidence is so great. But she looks so stressed out. I mean, it's like stress to the fifth power.
Yeah, she's in the middle. She's in the middle of all this.
Yeah, but she put herself there.
She wants her man.
In a good place at one time.
She wants her man, and she wants Marcus
and her
money.
Daddy figure.
And possibly father
Marcus
figure.
is like her daddy figure. Yeah. And it's just a matter of time. Perhaps maybe Tragedy needs to go back to jail so Feisty can, because when I don't know, but I know one thing that Marcus is. It seems like he's trying to all of a sudden be a do-gooder, because he knows that his time is running out, and then one day he's gonna have to stand, before a judge or a jury, and he's trying to make himself look, like he's been out here helping people. In reality, he's doing the same thing.
I noticed that. I noticed that as well, but then he's still doing the corn content as well, though. So I don't know. I mean,
the little slick underhanded stuff, like, and his people done fell off. Everybody, the people that he's been creating content with, they like shunning him. They don't want to have nothing to do with him. And these are the only two people that's in his, because they're desperate.
Here's a question. And you can tell me if it's a fair question or not. Why does it seem like everybody Marcus deals with, they end up treating them bad or snaking them or falling out with them?
Because he's revealing his true intention. He's just using them for content to get money. And how you gonna tell Tragedy not to work? He ain't working.
Well,
he don't get up and put in a 9 to 5. I mean, what he doing is he ain't fucking no time card. He ain't getting no,
It's work.
It's work. But he's making it harder for other people. I mean, like he make it look like it's the worst job on the planet because he don't know how. I mean, like it's stressing people out. It's becoming a little stressful, and. Yeah. I mean, like they could do better by going to a shelter.
But here's the problem with the shelter. Here's the problem with the shelter. Tragedy wouldn't last an hour in the shelter. Feisty wouldn't last a day in the shelter because they're not going to follow the rules.
And she was at the hospital again. She was at the hospital again today. I believe it was today. I'm like, girl.
But no. I think that might have been filmed before because Marcus said that he's about to go over there and get on Tone and on Tone. So I think that might have been filmed that day a couple of days ago. I'm not really sure. You know what I mean?
No. But I think when he told Weston to get out of his car, she had her bracelet on. And so she was like trying to explain to him why she was back at the hospital. They called her for something.
Okay, got it. Okay, very good.
If I'm not mistaken. I got to look at it again, but I'm like, she might as well just go get her a job as a volunteer at the hospital, even her.
Mm-hmm.
At least they have, a place to kick back at.
All right. Hey, I appreciate your call. You have a great night, and we'll talk to you next time, okay?
You too.
All right, bye-bye. All right. And phone lines are open. I'm still trying to get this question. How should I word this question, y'all, for the poll? Who will Feisty pick? Dave Con Troy's World. What's on your mind?
Hi, Troy. How are
Hey,
you?
I knew it was you. I saw unknown caller. I'm well. What you think about what's going on?
I think Feisty does not think Marcus is a father figure.
Okay.
She looks at Marcus as her man. Her and Marcus already slept together. And she feels as though her place is in that passenger seat.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't stand when Marcus and Tragedy gets into a spat. What woman would not stand behind her man, husband, boyfriend, whatever? What woman? She has no substance at all. What I wish someone would talk badly about my husband in front of my face. That's it. I'm done. Before I dress you up one side and come down the next, I don't want no part of you.
That is true. That is
not
true.
Feisty.
Yeah.
She doesn't look stressed out. She's conniving. She either wants to, maybe I can get in here and Marcus can take care of me, because she was whispering on the phone when she asked for food. You could barely hear her. God, I need a favor. Food. She was whispering. She didn't want anybody to hear her.
Wait. Hold
and
on.
Wait,
excuse me. Once again, deja vu.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, Polo and Feisty fell out because Feisty was calling Marcus for food, right? And Polo
for a ride.
For a ride. And Polo was concerned about Marcus sleeping with her, which he did.
Yes. And Polo said, why is she coming up with this cash? Money she didn't have before, and then she comes up with cash.
Which was coming from Marcus.
Right. Right. And if you look at Marcus's baby's mother, T, they all kind of favor T, Lexus, what's her name? Feisty. They all kind of favor. And Tragedy, he might know what he's saying, but faith without the works is dead. But if you knew who the Wright brothers were, which you probably do, but there's probably a lot of listeners who don't.
Orville and Wilbur, they first flight at Katie Hawk back in the day.
Right.
Yeah. They
said they had the ideal in their head that we can make a plane fly. Look at Steve Jobs. Look what he did. Look at Elon Musk. Look what he did. It starts with a thought.
I was waiting to figure how you're going to bring it back home. Okay. If so, Feisty had the thought or has the thought.
No, Tragedy. Tragedy has the thought. When he says he has $1 million in his head, he just has to know the avenue or the vehicle to get it out of his head and put it into practice.
All right. That's very, very nice of you. I thought you were going to say Feisty had the idea or thought that Marcus is going to be my man.
She wants him to. She wants someone to take care of her.
Yeah.
Yeah. She wants either him, Marcus, Polo, anyone to take care of her. When her so-called husband was upstairs, or what is that, Peachtree, around the barbershop, and her, Marcus, and Aunt was in the barbershop chopping it up about Nick. I said, look at this bum. She's a bum. Your husband, so-called husband, we know that they're not legally married, is not allowed in the shop, but you're sitting your dusty tail up there looking like the Crips from the night. I mean, disgusting. And Marcus is telling them to find a place to stay, put it in your name. He doesn't want it in his name because he doesn't need any more heat on him. See, because every count he'll be charged for, whether he knows it or not. every, I believe, clip of the corn scene of that underage girl is considered a count. So when they get their hands on the video, which they have, every 1 second scene, they can charge him for 1 count each.
When are the
He
charges
doesn't
going to
want
come?
that in his name.
When are the charges going to
Well,
come?
yeah,
It's been a month
I'm
now.
waiting for those.
It's been a
Yeah,
month.
I'm waiting for them to come too. I really believe that they subpoenaed the servers because
that
they
may
have to
take
do
time.
everything orderly. Yeah, they have to do everything orderly because if you don't do it right, certain things can be thrown out.
Okay.
It'll be inadmissible in court. So they're not going to drop this one. They're not going to fumble this one. Even though he thinks he's in the clear, he's over there telling Tone, oh, yeah, well, you know, you need to get married. Tone didn't tell him, marry T. When you're going to get married. He wants more content. And he knows he needs tragedy to get a spicy scene with Feisty. God only knows who wants to watch that mess. God only knows. 2 dusty people. But that's what is going on with Mark. Mark is filming his own family.
Okay.
Why isn't he filming his life? Why isn't he filming his situation with his son's mother? He had said a couple of months ago he wanted to go away, but he didn't have anybody to go away with. I thought you would with T. So it sounds like T may put him on a back burner every so often when she finds out the deeds that he's doing, if she's allowed to watch YouTube.
Got it.
Yeah, but Feisty, you know, she has there's nothing there. And Tragedy, these are adults. They need to get a job. You know, Feisty needs to take care of herself. She's a grown woman with 3 children. She needs to get herself together, put her big girl panties on, and get a job.
Got it.
All right.
Hey,
I better stop venting and getting upset. Everyone, please hit the like button and subscribe if you have not.
Thank you.
Yes, please hit that like.
Don't get upset.
You're welcome. You have a good night.
Talk to you later.
Yeah, you know, I get so upset with trifling people. I really do. It's no excuse for it.
But you know, you're not gonna get upset like Nick's friend.
Oh, absolutely not. I am a little bit. I am a little emotional, mature. You know, I don't think she's in control of that. All right. You have a good night.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah, no, we don't want to get emotional like that. Phone lines are open. Call in. This is who's Cam? Here's Cam. Let's see, Cam. Ohio. Hey, welcome to Troy's World. What's on your mind?
Hey, Mr. Troy, how you doing?
All right, is this Mother Trucker?
You already know.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, so let me just say this. Tragedy is a tragedy. He's a loser. Okay? I understand that, you know what, when people don't like you, they just never gonna like you. And I'm talking about Marcus. Like, I'm not defending Marcus or any behavior of his, but I'm saying when it comes to Tragedy, he's definitely a jealous individual. And I feel like what I said before, when she was in San Antonio, that Tragedy would just drag her down. Okay? He don't want anything good for that lady. Anybody that he's dealing with, he want them, if he want to go live in a box, he gonna do everything it takes to make the person he's with to go live in a box. Why would you want this girl to be bando to bando to bando? She don't want to live like that. Now, Feisty. I don't know what's going on upstairs, but baby, upstairs it can't be put together. It need to be renovated up there, and I'm talking about her mind. At this point, Trey, I think they all on rugs. Okay, because first of all, I bought Tone and Ileana a TV. My cousin had a job lined up for him at the Tyson warehouse and was going to make sure he got to work. This dude ignored the whole thing.
Right.
Talking about he didn't want to do it because he can't really do any manual labor. So at this point, I feel like they're just scammers. Okay? Like I didn't have to buy y'all that TV and everything else that I was about to get them. I'm glad I didn't spend the money because those people are ungrateful completely. I was just doing it out the kindness of my heart because I was happy to see that they're making progress in their life, but he don't want to work.
And a lot of people...
And Tragedy don't either.
A lot of people expressed that sentiment for Tone and Eliana. They really thought Tone was really trying to do something, but I guess he's still up to his old ways, right?
Yeah, like, and I don't even know what his old ways is. My mother had been watching the content longer than me, so I'm new to this sector. But I can tell you right now, Tragedy don't want to do nothing. Tone don't want to do nothing. I don't know what happened with the landscaping job Polo was supposed to start, but I'm not donating to Polo because this dude go to sleep on live with his door wide open. Like,
Polo,
bruh, you right around the corner from the bluff. Are you serious?
Polo want to be outside.
You already be getting beat up. Yeah.
He can't help it. It's in his blood. His mama said as a kid he would take the TV outside and sleep outside. Polo want to be outside.
I mean, it's a mess. It's a mess. Now, I don't got to go as hard as Unknown Caller. She be going hard. She remind me of that older lady off Martin who always was a little under the influence of alcohol. I don't think you remember an episode, but no disrespect to you, Unknown Caller, all love. But I'm just saying, like, when it comes to these people, like, I get it, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody want to give Marcus the okay or the benefit of the doubt or, like, none of that. Cool, that's cool. You don't want to like the dude, don't like him. But at the end of the day, I wouldn't have donated had he not put the content out.
Right.
I only donated because I was able to see, you know what I'm saying, partially. Now, I personally felt like Tone gave Marcus his butt to kiss when they went up to the DMV. He went back to the car, didn't tell nobody. He's just sitting in the car. Like, what the heck? These people have no decorum. So it's kind of sad. Feisty is not a person that I would ever donate to because she don't want better for herself. And she gets offended when the truth is spoken about her. Like, girl, you 32. Like, grow up. Get a grip on it. You need to get back in your kids' life. You need to get yourself together. Leave Tragedy alone. He's going to keep messing up opportunities for you. Yarvo not dealing with you because of Tragedy. But you wanna let this dude say lies, oh, we don't need you. We don't need you. She don't want to be homeless with you, bro. But she don't got the balls. I'm gonna tell you right now too, Mr. Troy. I think Tragedy be putting his hands on her. I think he put his hands on her. She had some type of trauma bond with him.
Maybe.
Like, she's scared to speak up.
I don't know.
She's scared.
I don't know. Hey, Mother Trucker, always good hearing from you. Make your last point. Make your last point. Go ahead. Let me cut you out. Go ahead. Make your last point.
Last point is this. They scamming. Very point blank. Where are my scamming ASI people at? Tone and Ileana that. Feisty too and Tragedy. Oh, all right, I'm done.
Hey, I know you're driving, but when you take your break, go to the 1 hour go to the 1 hour, 9 minute mark of this video. And I know you say you're new to the channel, but I got a picture up there of Tone and some of his old ways. He used to dress up like a lady and scam the gay guy.
That.
Oh, you know? Okay, very good. Very good.
Yeah, I know. I seen the whole shebang.
Got it. Okay.
He is a mess, but I thought he changed. But he's still a scammer, child. He's still a scammer.
All right, mother trucker.
All right, Mr. Trey.
Be safe out there.
Okay, no problem.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right. Back open up the phone lines. Do not disturb is off. If you want to call in, call in. We're at the 1 hour mark, y'all. We are at the 1 hour mark. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. I want to thank the 300 people who did hit the like button. I appreciate you so much. Those who didn't hit the like button, it's not too late. Welcome to Troy's World. What's on your mind?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Troy. I just wanted to talk about tragedy. How he be going off on Marcus.
Yeah, could you do me a favor? Could you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Turn your TV down for me.
Okay.
Or mute it if you could, please. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. All right. The floor is yours. Take your time. What's on your mind?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that you know how tragedy be going off on Marcus. I mean, at least he don't be sitting there just taking it with his head down when Marcus be, you know, talking about him like a dog. He be sticking up for himself, and I like that. And Feisty, I believe she's gonna talk Marcus into letting him come back. And then, you know, Marcus gonna lay down his rules and everything. He may follow them for a couple of days, and then everything will be right back to the same.
Yep. So we shall see. We shall see. So, do you think Feisty really wants Marcus?
Well, yeah, I do.
Okay.
I mean, if she can lay up with all those guys that don't have nothing, you know she want him. He got a little money.
Yeah, and she's had them. So very interesting.
Yeah,
I appreciate.
Oh, and one more thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
One more thing.
What's on your mind?
That paternity test that Marcus read of Tones and Ileana's, I do not believe that is his baby. I don't care what nobody say. I don't believe that.
Did anybody actually see the paperwork? Did he actually post
No, he did not show it on camera. He only read the results.
Yeah, that's my if you are legitimately if you actually did that, you can redact, you can take out the the names, whatever. I guess we know everybody's names right now. But anyway, you can take out the names. But yeah, I didn't believe that doggone.
Nope.
I mean, and I'm not saying because of the color of the baby. I don't know all that, but I'm just saying it's just suspect that
But to me, I would think the baby would have his eyes, his dull brown eyes, But that baby.
But they say that the genes can skip generations, and yeah, but they are a little. If you base it on color, they are. Yeah. I don't know. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it. Thanks.
All right. Thanks for calling. You have a good night. Bye-bye.
All right. You too. Bye.
All right. Phone lines are back open again. Yeah. I think. While we're waiting, let's look at a couple of text messages, please. Ooh. A lot of text messages. Oh, Dominique? Oh, Dominique acting like the spokesperson. We read that yesterday. I'm afraid the mastermind enabler has manipulated a whole sector by shifting the attention away from him and his devious ways to the deficiencies of his mentally deficient workers whom have always had the problems everyone is criticizing them for, thus deflecting the situation he's in and making their issue cover his whole fault in this situation. Well, I can't speak for the sector, but no, he has not manipulated me by shifting my attention away from the allegations of him doing what he did to the underage girl. I'm still looking at that. We're watching, we're waiting. And as soon as we find something out, then we'll follow up with it. So yeah, no, I think everybody, we can't talk about it every day as far as the allegations. Everybody's waiting for the next shoe to drop. And when it drops, we will know. Okay. So yeah. Thank you for texting. Man. Okay. Troy Frida, who was Feist's mama, said it herself. Marcus, her daddy, PIMP. Feisty really in love with Marcus. That's why she always on her side, always calling him. She trying to take up all his time and do whatever he says. Okay, thank you. Interesting. Frida said that. Part of that. Okay. We can't find Chaos. Chosen. Somebody sent me his. You know what? Hold on. I may got his information. Let me check. I think the phone line's open. It's 11:17. Okay, I got a power wash job. But I don't have to go out on that one, so I think we'll be okay. If everybody shows up for work, I still got a little bit. Hold on. Chaos. Somebody sent me his mugshot with his name before. And I think I saved it. Let's see where it is on this computer. Maybe on the screenshots. Let's see. I hope I saved it. Come on. I don't see that one. That was a while back, but that was before Ant. Okay, hold on. Nope. I got pictures of him in his little outfit. I don't have pictures of what's that boy's mugshot at? All right, I'll look for it. All right, let me read a couple more of these text messages. Phone lines are open if you want to call in. Feel free to. Okay, Troy, did you block me? I can't get through. You can't get through where? Are you trying to call? Let me ask. Are you, what was this, 1050? Oh, let me call you back. Oh, my bad. Sorry about that. I actually hung up on somebody. Troy, did you block me? I don't think I blocked you. I want to block you. Dave calling Troy's World. What's on your mind tonight?
Hey Troy, I was calling
Hey,
to speak on how are you?
I'm well. I'm well. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Welcome to the
I was
show.
calling to thank you. You see, I don't have my TV up and stuff like that.
Hey,
I'm proud of myself, proud of myself.
I'm
All
proud of
right.
you too.
I was calling to talk about how when Ileana and Tone was in the car and they were talking about getting the DNA test, did you see how Marcus did not want to provide them with y'all may have already talked about this because I think I missed like a live or two, but he would not give them iPatch's information.
Right.
And he said, like, no, I've been like grooming or like, building this storyline up, put this story up for too long. Like, so for everybody that's saying like he wishes them well and he thinks they think that he really wants well for everybody, that should tell everyone right there what he really feels like. If it doesn't go through him, he doesn't want it to, even the child's DNA, he doesn't even want that to get discovered unless it goes through his channel.
Yeah, he wants to control it. He wants to control it. He said he invested a lot of time in it and he wants to make money off of it.
Isn't that just, to me, I mean, and I get it, content sometimes, but the child's DNA, and then you blatantly just come right out and say it, it's like he's gotten to a point that he can blatantly say stuff and people either don't hear it or don't act like they hear it, or maybe they just expect it from him, and it just goes over their shoulders, because I would have expected like the chat would have been flooded. Like, wait a minute, why? Well, no, give them the number because it's their child, it's their life. If they want to then call you and say, hey, we're about to do the DNA test or whatever, let's link up, then that can be done. But to hold it back, like kind of preventing it, that speaks volumes to why the handcuffs needs to hurry and come on his wrist.
All right.
That was all I wanted.
All right. Thank you for sharing. Appreciate you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, so that name that you're asking about, who that person, that is Chosen. All right. But I deleted that name. Please don't put that man's name in the chat like that. All right. I appreciate the information and I'm able to look it up, but I did delete it because I did delete the name. But that's Chosen. And the person said that Chosen is arrested, and I can actually look it up now since you gave me his name. Hey, welcome to Troy's World. What's on your mind tonight?
Oh, hey, Troy.
Hi.
The portion video. Hey, so it just infuriates me when people keep saying that, Marcus did this for them or he did that for them. And I can't imagine that anybody doesn't know that Marcus doesn't really care about any of these people. And if he wasn't making content out of it and wasn't getting paid for it, he wouldn't do any of it. Okay. If Ileana, and first of all, it's not even about Ileana. It's about Ileana to a point because she's their mother and she has to be able to be there mentally for them. And we know that, and she's admitted that and I think we all agree that she does have obvious mental issues and delays and disabilities. So I don't think that's even a question. And I think that is a huge part of why she doesn't work, including the fact that she has two very small children that she needs to be there for, that she probably wouldn't even make sense for her to work at some place where she would get a small wage and not be able to even afford to pay her bills if somebody wasn't paying them for her. And that's why the state does allow people with disabilities to get compensation or amenities for those cases. So for people to keep saying that, oh, well, because of Marcus wanted to make sure they were good. He doesn't care about those people. If Marcus wasn't getting paid, I don't think anybody in the world thinks that Marcus would be doing this out the kindness of his heart, so that they were getting these donations from other people that weren't him, because he was keeping the huge majority of the money that he was making off of them and just giving by a small portion to keep the storyline going and to make it seem like he was the good guy. I think in the end, he maybe gave them like $200 or $250, not more than $300. And I'm sure he's made, and especially over time, he's made thousands of dollars off these people. Even though he's continued to put their life out there and make them look like idiots, what he did to Tone was incomprehensible. And for Tone to even still deal with him at this point, I don't even think Tone really wanted to deal with him. I think that Ileana thought that it would be a good idea to deal with him because maybe they could get something out of it. But I really doubt that. And I don't think that Tone cares about a couch or a bed or a TV or any of that. So I think that he just went along with the program because Ileana was telling him to. And if it worked out for them, good. Who cares? At the end, like I said, it's really about the children. It's so that they feel safe and so they have a comfortable home to live in, because that's what brings stability and peace to a child's mind. So stop talking about Tone. Who cares about Tone? And if he did mooch off of Marcus or not, because I really don't think that he did. I really don't even think that he cared. I think it's really about the children and that they have some place. And again, that wasn't for Marcus, because they literally had their housing. They literally had a car before Marcus even came into the picture again. So they would have had the house regardless. If they got a couch or a TV or whatever it is, then wonderful for them. But who cares about Marcus, because he doesn't care. And like I said, the one and only reason he's there is to make content and to make money from the content that he's getting off of them. So for anybody to try to put Marcus on this high horse or a shelf to say that he's doing something out of the goodness of his heart, he's not. And I really don't think that there's anybody that listens, that has ever watched one of Marcus's videos, that thinks that he would do this without getting compensated. He would leave them there to rot and die. The only reason why he cared was because he was making money. He was the only thing that was his concern. Ileana, Troy, their two children had absolutely nothing to do with anything that Marcus did. It was literally all about him and building a storyline.
Got it. All right. I appreciate your call and sharing your thoughts. And
also, why does Marcus keep going to these people? Why did he go to Tone and go to whatever Feissy's husband/boyfriend's name is, and pick these fights with them? He goes there talking about, Bob, you don't work, you don't have any money. What is the point?
I don't know why you keep calling.
He literally does that.
Why you keep calling Marcus my name?
I'm sorry. First of all, I'm the worst person with names. When I tell you, people don't even believe how bad I am with names.
Look who's talking.
I think I get this with my grandmother and my mother.
Yeah,
I am the worst with names when I tell you.
Same here.
I call everybody every single name but their own.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the aging process or what, but yeah, I get it.
I've always done that. I have always done that for some reason. I am the worst person with names since I can remember.
Yeah, same.
But why does he go and make these videos where he's just sitting there downgrading them and like taking a fight? He's not going to fight back when you're saying, "Oh, you're a bomb. You don't have any money. You can't take care of this person. You can't do." First of all, Feisty needs to take care of herself because she has children that she needs to take care of. So I don't know why he thinks that has anything to do with tragedy, because she needs to be making her own money and taking care of her own children, and that's definitely not tragedy's responsibility. But he literally goes there and just says things to them over and over and over again that are going to take them into a defensive stance where it's going to only cause a fight. It's going to only make them want to separate. So he's like pushing them to the point where they want to separate from him.
Did you ever watch?
And he doesn't do this to the women. So why does he do that to the men?
Because they're men. He's trying to establish his dominance.
Well, I think it's literally disgusting. And for Marcus to act like, maybe to some people it seems like Marcus has a lot of money, but and I want to make sure that I'm phrasing this right, but to people that really understand what money is, Marcus doesn't have like any 401ks and the IRAs. He already admitted that he spent all his money. He used all of his money on this 401k when he was in a desperate situation. So he doesn't have a 401k. He doesn't have an IRA. He doesn't have a house that he's claiming equity in. His car is on a lease or some type of finance. So he doesn't even own his car. I don't see him as this man that's making all this money. And honestly, in my situation right now, as somebody that owns a home, that has highly expensive kids that go to private school, he would not be a high value man in that man's definition to me. Because in 20 years, in 10 years, in 20 years, he's going to have absolutely nothing to fall back on. And if YouTube doesn't work out for him, and I really don't think that YouTube is going to be a long-term solution for him or anyone else, and he's spending, I'm sure he's spending all of the money that he's making. He probably has very little to save every month and to invest every month. So if he did, he would be talking about it. He's not somebody that has a long-term future. He's somebody that's living day by day. Whether it's day by day and you're living in supposedly in a high-rise apartment, but that's your day by day. You have nothing for the future. You have no pension. You have no 401k. You have no IRA. You have no investment. You don't own anything. I am so not impressed.
Got it. We hear you loud and clear. Thank you for making it here. I appreciate you.
Okay, thank you, Troy. Okay. Have a wonderful evening.
Do the same. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. We found, so to the person who put the name in the chat, thank you for giving me the name. Ooh, and so he was arrested for probation violation. And I can follow him. Hold on. Simple battery family violence. Where did this occur? Yeah. All right. So that's where he is. He's locked up. Won't let me out. I was wondering what happened to him because he wasn't going live. Am I the only one that mentioned his disappearance? I thought the cougar might have got him, but nope. Bubba getting him now. No, that's not. That wasn't nice. I'm sorry. Nobody's getting him. He's locked up. So, probation violation. Well, Chosen World. Hope you. Where are you? Newton County. Would y'all like to see me do a phone interview with that's the old one. Oh, we should do a phone interview. Newton County. Y'all can ask some questions. Anyway. All right, y'all. I'm running out of steam, guys. I'm running out of steam. Let's see. Phone lines are open. Oh, I was going through my let me take this man's picture down. My bad. That's it. Thank you for the person who sent me that information. Did he beat up his grandmother? Is that what happened? I mean, I'm not saying. I just heard. I'm not making that accusation. Newton County court records. Trying to see something. Y'all better watch these online case searches because they'll give you the information and they'll charge you for it. Yeah, 7/19/2025, probation violation when probation terms are altered for fingerprintable charges. I want to know what he did. I know what people said he did, but I want to know for myself. Did he? There's a newspaper article. I think if you beat up your grandmother, there would be a newspaper article. I'm not saying that he did that. I'm just saying that's what I heard. I don't know what that boy did, but it did involve family member, right? It's Facebook. Let's see. What is simple battery? Family violence. Copy. Let's ask ChatGPT. What is in Georgia? Georgia, sweet Georgia. I love the South. Southern charisma. I love the South. I love how polite, the hospitality, how they call you sugar. They still do that now? Okay, hold on. Simple family. I should know that because that's what Quita got charged with, right? When she bit Short Dog's head. That's a wild woman right there, boy. That is a dangerous woman. Like, I don't need no weapons. I can use my body as a weapon. I can use my teeth. Jesus. In Georgia, simple battery family violence generally means a person is accused of committing simple battery against someone who qualifies as a family or household member. I want to search something right quick here. Look at that picture. I want to put his name in, see what happens. Give me the details. This is a long shot regarding the case involving Chosen World. Let's see what comes up. Oh. According to the Covington News jail log, Chosen World. Let me take this silly picture down. Okay, May 24, 2025, Simple Battery Family V. According to the Covington News jail log, Chosen World, age 22, was arrested by the Covington Police Department on May 24, 2025, and charged with Simple B Family V. We'll continue this shortly. Welcome to Troy's World. What's on your mind tonight?
Hey, what's going on, Troy? How you doing tonight, brother?
I'm well, sir. How about yourself?
All right.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts about what's going on?
Man, I don't know. This is really crazy. I joined the live with Feisty and Tragedy last night. Did you catch that one?
The live with Feisty and Tragedy. I did see some of their live. I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah. I think. I mean, what time was it?
Man, I can't remember. Man, I've been working all day.
Okay.
But
what about it?
Yeah, the music. Okay, you know, Mark is always.
I saw the music.
Yeah.
When they're playing his music.
What you think?
Yeah.
What you think about his music, Troy?
I think his music is his music, and you know, it's some people like it, some people love it, some people don't like it. But no, I don't know if you remember, but I did do a show. Did I play this music, or was it the other guys? Anyway, but yeah. But I think that stuff is old music, but it didn't sound bad. I mean,
he had a couple of good songs on there.
It wasn't bad.
I'm a music producer.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a music producer myself, so I know music pretty good, and he does have some musical talent. And my thing is, Marcus never showcased his music. His music. I know Marcus heard some of his music, but he never played it or never. He always said, "Ah, man, your music is trash." I think the brother keep doing, what he keep practicing on his music. He might have a chance of doing. I ain't gonna say he'll be a superstar or something, but he might be able to turn that music, his talent, into some money, some kind of way. Maybe write to somebody, or doing something musically. So I just wanted to bring that up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. But I think with him though, whatever he decides to do, he has to learn how to get along with people though. I mean, it's just maybe I'm only seeing one side of him, but it's always some mess when he's dealing with people. What's up with that?
I think I don't know, man. I think maybe he got some. He definitely has some emotional problems. He needs to address. He needs to address the emotional problems. He acts like a little girl sometimes. Well, all the time with all the arguing. You can tell he ain't had no dad, growing up.
All right.
Because he's very emotional, man. You know what I mean?
Hey, I wonder, do women get offended when we say a guy's acting like a little girl in a bad way? You ever thought about that?
Well, I mean, it's the truth, Troy. You know what I mean? If you grow up with a woman and without a man, a real man, a father is supposed to help you control your emotions and to play chess and not play checkers, basically. You know what I'm saying? And women, they don't think like we think. They're not designed like we design. I just say that.
I understand that. And if I could, I appreciate your opinion, but if I can just push back on that just a little bit. In the Black community, women have been raising boys to become men forever, because there's always been a shortage of Black men. So a woman can raise a son to be a productive, responsible man, right?
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this, Troy. I was raised by a single mother, and was raised. I got a brother. He's 10 years older than me. So as soon as he got out of high school, he went straight into the military. So I was pretty much the only child.
Okay.
And I was listening to your show the other day. I left Detroit I left Detroit in 1986 or 87.
Okay.
And I moved to Atlanta from Detroit. I lived off Rosa Parks
12
and Clemens. You know what that's at?
Clemens,
yeah, 12th to Clemens, Grand.
Yep.
So I probably would have been NFL if I would have stayed, huh?
No, you would have been one of them 12th Street boys. We didn't get along with y'all either.
One of the who?
12th Street boys. 12. Rosa Parks, same as 12.
Oh, okay.
Each street had their own, not gang, but just affiliation of people. You know what I mean? And we'll get together and play football over at Central, the field. Of course, after the game was always a fight, but you know how we were. But
well, I remember I went to Longfellow Middle School.
Mm-hmm.
That's not familiar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I left Detroit, and I was, like I said, I was raised, by my mom, and the things that I learned growing up as a young man in Detroit, some of the things I seen, especially back then, that's when crack hit back then in those times.
Big time.
And then moving down to Atlanta and growing up in Atlanta, crack hit a little bit after then
too. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So I felt like if I would have had a father guiding me in the right direction, giving me, just put me in the right direction. I wouldn't have went through a whole lot of the stuff that I went through. The streets, made me, into a man, basically. Because I stopped after 13, 14. I stopped listening to my mom. Go ahead.
Yeah, I respect it. I respect it. I appreciate your point of view. However, I got a cousin, Rollo. Perhaps the name Rollo probably put him off on the wrong track in the first place. But my cousin Rollo, he was raised by both mom and dad, mine and my uncle. And he turned out to be a trifling son of a gun. And he had both parents in the house.
Yeah, that happens. That does happen. I guess it depends on the parent.
Right. But no, it's just like I said, when people say, that women can't raise a boy to be a man, but there's been plenty of examples where they have because they had to, because there weren't any men around. Right?
Yeah, I get it. But now you on an individual basis, I understand what you're saying, but as a whole,
yeah, I get that.
Yeah. There's a lot of brothers out here that was raised by single mom that I feel like, if they would have had a mentor or somebody in their life, an uncle or somebody that was involved in their life, putting them in sports or in different educational programs and making sure, because mom was always at work, working 2 jobs sometimes, getting on the bus, we outside. I remember back on 12th Street, there used to be a store. Mr. Fred had a store. When we get out of school and go to Mr. Fred's store and play video games, and we stealing, and the dope boys is influencing us. But if we had a father, then you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying, Troy, man.
I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is there are guys who did have fathers and did have mothers, and they still went down the wrong road as well. I'm just saying that it can go either way.
No doubt.
And I'm just saying the strength of the Black women as far as supporting and carrying us. I mean, even back from slavery. I mean, Black men were always in shortage because of, the threat and all that. But I hear what you say. I agree with what you're saying. But I think there's other cases as well where guys come up with 2 parents and they go on the wrong track as well. So, but anyway, we saying the same. We saying the same thing, brother. We're saying the same thing. So
yeah, we say the same thing, man.
All right.
Same thing.
I lost track. I lost track. What were we saying about ASI? What were we saying about Marcus? What were we talking about?
Oh yeah, we was talking about him with the music. You know what I'm saying? Not showcasing Tragedy's music, stuff like that. Marcus is a big hater, man. And then another thing, like he's very antagonistic.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? These dudes, man, they homeless and they going through things and they done been through a lot. And the same thing with Tone. You always bring. We know Tone ain't gonna get no job right now.
Yeah.
And he knows that. So I think a lot of that stuff, he starts arguments for content.
No question. Absolutely. No question. But
I think that's all.
But my thing, he's gonna fool around, push one of them too far, and they're gonna get to him before he's able to draw that little stick he got on the side. So
I think the same thing.
Yeah. All right, brother. My brother left out of here to move to Atlanta. He left in 87, 88. And there's a whole lot of folks who left Detroit to go to Atlanta and then Houston, because that's where the jobs were. You know what I mean? But
that's when Atlanta was blowing up back then. That's people from all over New York, everywhere was coming down to Atlanta, setting up, businesses and other stuff.
Now my brother says it's overcrowded and don't nobody else need to come down here unless they got a job.
True.
You know,
that's true. Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, I've been living in Indianapolis since 1997. I ended up coming to Indianapolis. I've been here since then too. So.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I heard you.
Yeah. My sister's down there. She works for the health department down in Indianapolis. So. All right, brother. Good talking to you, man.
Yeah, I heard you say you live in Fishers.
Yeah. She out there in Fishers. Funny story. I was telling people how how nice Indianapolis is, you know, and all the, you know, because when we go down there for Thanksgiving, we go to her place in Fishers, right? And I thought that was Indianapolis, but
no.
And I was talking about how nice, this is on my other channel, and they like, dude, I don't know where you are, but that ain't no Indianapolis. So we decided.
It's a little rough, man. It's a little rough around there. It's an older city. You know, it's segregated.
Yeah.
You know, but out there where your sister's at, out of Fishers, it's really nice. I live in Avon. That's like she lives on the north side, Indianapolis, and I live on the extreme west side of Indianapolis in the suburbs.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So it's how it is. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you, Troy, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, good talking to you, man. Brother. Good talking to you, brother. I'll take care. Look forward to talking to you again. Take care. All right. Bye-bye.
Okay, all right.
All right. Thank you for your patience. I'm going a little long on the calls, but that's okay. That's okay. Don't record. Let's see. 7125. Let me see if I can reach you. Hello. How are you?
Hey, Mr. Troy. Okay, I just called back to say one thing.
Yes,
are you still live?
I'm still alive.
So one of the callers that called in, listen, I understand you guys want to make an excuse for tragedy. Tragedy is a tragedy. He's a loser. Marcus ain't antagonizing that man. That man don't like nobody who's doing better than him.
But wait a minute.
He mad at Polo. Mad at
Mother Trucker.
What?
You don't know. You don't know his background.
He ain't
You don't
Listen,
know
I didn't been in Atlanta.
You don't know.
No, I didn't been in Atlanta and seen this dude at the hub arguing with the security guard.
And did you give him a hug?
Literally getting into it with
hug. He just needs to know.
I shook my head and kept it pushing.
He just needs to know somebody cares about him. He probably doesn't feel loved.
And then, and speaking of caring, Mr. Troy, the lady talking about Marcus don't care about these people, blah, blah, blah. Do you care about them? I spent money on these people and they shitted on me.
Yikes.
So do you care about them? Would you move them in your house? Like, let's be for real.
Wait.
None of us care about these people. None of us really care about them people. But if it comes to a situation, when it comes to children, I'm a mother.
Care?
No, okay. Well, some people might. Look, I don't know, but I don't think they do.
I know one person who does care. You cannot deny she cares.
Oh.
PhD diva.
Oh.
Diva. MGO. What's so funny? She does care.
I don't know.
She cares.
I'm gonna be honest.
She moved ATV Vaughn allegedly to Houston for a better life. Now she cares.
Oh, well, that's not bad. She cared about ATV Vaughn. She probably wanted, a piece of that sausage or something.
No. She does care about people. I
care about people too. Listen, when I say that, what I mean is, like, people keep on criticizing Marcus. Like, I'm not trying to be the spokesperson for Marcus, but people keep criticizing him, talking about he don't care about these people. He only care about their content. But most of the people who saying that hasn't even donated to these people. Like, I mean, at least give them a T-shirt. Buy them a pair of socks. Buy Feisty some socks, shoes, something. It's about to be cold outside. Buy her a jacket.
Are you
at the end of the day?
Are you driving right now?
At the end of the day, they was flat out. I'm about to be driving for another 5 hours. It's okay. I'll be on the phone all day.
No. I'm not asking about that. I'm just. I want, you can't see the screen, can you?
Not till I hang up.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, all right, very good. They're making.
I'm just saying,
I'm
just saying, Mr. Troy, it's frustrating. I don't care about the comments.
No,
I love criticism.
No, who said criticism? I said they making comments about you. Yeah, that's all.
That's what I'm saying. They can make the comments about me. I'ma still hold true to what I just said. I didn't spend money for these people, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm seeing to help. And I still want to help. I even want to help Lucy Fire. I want to help her. Like, I understand. I literally was in a bad predicament myself. The last 5 years of my life has been horrible, financially speaking. But if I can help a person in any way, that's what I'm gonna do.
So why do you feel that other people don't want to help them?
Because they haven't. They haven't. I see people in Tona and Liana comments justifying their ungratefulness when people trying to give Tone a job opportunity where he don't even have to worry about transportation.
So
literally.
Okay, I'm a little lost. So you're saying Marcus is helping these people, right? Is that your position?
Oh no, I'm saying we wouldn't know the situation, their current life story, without that content that just came out.
So Marcus,
otherwise we would have still been talking about the old content that he put out that caused that whole debacle that they want to keep bringing up. When I was 17, I was messing with grown men too. I have not always been a woman of decorum. I have not always been a woman of poise. Okay, I had to live and learn. I went through things too as a child.
I'm trying to connect the dots, mother trucking. You throwing all these different things at me. Now,
I know, but I'm just saying, like,
are we talking about the young lady? What are we talking about?
I'm just putting it all in one little bowl real quick. I'm mixing it up. But I'm just saying, like, when it boils down to it.
Yes, ma'am.
When it boils down to it, I done been through a lot too. You know, I've done things.
Mm-hmm.
I was called a fast tail girl when I was a teenager too. I ran away from home as well. Okay, have I ever got filmed doing something I shouldn't have been doing? Absolutely not.
Are we talking about Feisty now? Like, who are we talking about?
No, we talking about the little girl.
Oh, we switched to that
when
subject.
It was,
okay.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, even the devil got a pathway to redemption. Okay? Everybody can be redeemed through Christ. Everybody. I ain't making no excuses for Marcus. I don't personally know him, but I do know this. The content he been putting out recently, it ain't like it's horrible. People talking about he been antagonizing Tragedy and stuff. I don't see that.
Got it.
Tragedy got this chip on his shoulder.
Okay.
And I don't like it. And I didn't witness Tragedy because I told you before, I be in Atlanta all the time. I be parking at the Petro. My cousins stay in Atlanta, so sometimes we do go downtown. You know, it's a bar down there we go to.
Okay.
But I didn't see him with my own two eyes out there arguing with the security guard when she was in San Antonio.
Got you. So we need to lay off Marcus on this one, right?
Nah, that's what your content is about. I'm not saying that.
Well,
I'm not saying that.
I'm gonna talk about him, but we need to talk about him in a better light. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not even saying that. You can't stop somebody from therapy.
What are you saying? Help me out. It's midnight.
What I'm saying is when people say he don't care about these people, it's just content. I mean, how much have you donated to these people? What have you guys done? I seen you buy Polo a housewarming gift. Now, I ain't getting Polo nothing. I ain't gonna lie. Because he go to sleep with the door wide open. I don't like that. I buy something and then somebody go come in there, beat him up and steal it. I don't know.
All
Polo
right.
said ain't nobody gonna come in his house, but I don't know.
Mother Trucker.
I know where he at.
Mother Trucker.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Do you and Tampa Slots ever cross paths on the highway?
We probably have. And shout out to Tampa. I stay in Orlando. So I ain't too far from Tampa.
All right. Hey,
we probably have.
I wish I could talk to you for the next 5 hours. You're gonna be on the road, but I got to go to bed. So I appreciate you calling, and we'll talk to you.
But it's all love, y'all.
Yeah,
I don't
call back Friday. Friday
feedback.
Yeah.
Got you.
All right. Appreciate you.
All right, y'all. Have a good night.
All right. Take care. Bye bye. I was reading something. I was reading the doggone charges with this person. Because I'm trying to find out, did he really do something to his grandmama? 24th arrested for, on July 2025, he was probation violation involving. Okay, so he had a probation violation in 2025. One important distinction: an arrest is not a conviction. Okay, it is. If you're specifically interested in the May 24th family incident, I can dig further for the police incident report, court cases. Sure, why not? Yes, dig further. Yes. Let's see what happens. Did y'all hit the like button? Are you subscribed to the channel? Let's see. Did anybody send any super chats tonight? No super chats? That's cool. Appreciate y'all. And then we'll check the cash out. Okay. All right. The record does not say who the victim is. All right. I like Chosen World. I think the young man he came on the show a couple times, right? I need to put something on his books. Okay. Dang, Chosen World. You was rolling, man. Your YouTube channel, you and that lady, y'all was doing it. What the heck? All right, let me get rid of all this stuff. All right, y'all, we're at the 2-hour mark. Last call for alcohol. Welcome to Troy's World. What's on your mind?
Hello, Troy.
Hi.
Somebody in the comments somebody gonna say donating to scammers is not gonna erase your smut ways to the lady that just called.
To Mother Trucker? Oh, that's not nice. Mother Trucker said she bought a TV. She said
that is not going to erase her smut-like ways. That person that said it in the comments, and I agree.
She did say she did.
She said that, yeah. She said that. She was fast and messing with grown men and stuff. She trying to redeem herself. Mm-hmm. Okay, I want to go ahead and read the charges. I'm sorry, I mean, Troy, read the charges.
All right.
That comment pull me up.
I don't know. She's doing penance. What's the Catholic Church where you penance, you pay for your sins or something?
Okay. Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what she's trying to do, but all right. That's all right.
I'm glad that tickled you. I'm glad that tickled you.
It did. I had to call you, Joy.
All right.
All right.
I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
All right.
All right, y'all. That is the end of the phone calls for the night. Thank you for calling. Somebody said, Troy, I think you need to get some sleep. You look like you're about to fall over asleep. Yeah, say. It's work. It's work. Okay. This is my other job. Shoot. That is good. Yeah, anyway. It's work. I treat it as such. Let me finish up these text messages and then we'll call it a night. Chaos said he was on probation for fighting his uncle at his grandmother's house. Okay, the uncle accused him of stealing. Yeah, I did hear that. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. MGO did not move A.T. Vaughn nowhere. He moves on his own. Okay, thank you. Who's sending this? Or is this, who are you? I didn't mean to offend you, MGO. I heard the story that you helped the young man relocate, so perhaps I was wrong. How did Golden Sickness get brought up? She not in the chat. Tell Charlotte to go to Golden's page. Who are you? Let's see. Well, Charlotte, this person said you need to go to Golden's page. Can I go with you? Can I go with you to Golden's page? Let's go. Let's go to our friend's page. Say, friend, where have you been? Let's see, Golden Signatures. She used to come by here. I don't know why she doesn't come by anymore. Does anybody know why she doesn't come by anymore? I like Golden. There's Golden's page. Hold on, let's add this to the stage. Hold on, look on. Okay, Golden Signature. Yes, I am a subscriber. All her stuff I'm subscribed to. Okay. Let's see. It's been 7 days. Latest from Golden Signature. All 7 days. Last post was from 13 days ago. Oh, this is 1 day ago. There she is. 1 day ago, she says you can't blame everything on mental health. How about character flaws? That is so true. Let's say that is so true. Exclamation mark. Oh no. Let me type it like she would type it. All caps. That is so true. All right. There you go. Golden's all right. She posted something yesterday. Anybody else y'all want to check on? Huh? No, stop it. You know when I saw that picture of Golden, I was like, if I was 30 years younger. Anyway. Are they arresting the ASI group one at a time to get them to turn state's evidence against Marcus? That's an interesting thought. I don't know. They're all criminals. Are they? Well, hang up. No, I'm not going to hang up on Mother Trucker. Are you kidding me? The phone keeps going to voicemail. Like I'm blocked, Mr. Troy. Is this Mother Trucker? Hold on, let's see. That number ends in, okay. Let me see. I don't want you to feel like you're blocked. Yeah, we talk. We good. No, you're not blocked. Let me say something real quick. Who's this? Real quick. Did I talk to you? Okay. They said they're going to say it real quick. I'm not going to be good for nothing tomorrow. Somebody sent me a link. Who's this about?
It's Golden Chip on.
Did y'all hear that? Oh, I'll say it podcast. Doggone it. Golden Remix. How long ago was this that he did this? August the 17th. All right. No, I'm not going to watch. I'm not going to comment on it. I don't need no more problems with that crew over there. All right. No, let me take this off before she. No problems. No problem. No smoke. I try to avoid all toxic type of behaviors and toxic. What's with toxic? See, God knows online. I love toxicness. Man, them toxic relationships. The makeup. We'll fight, but the makeup. Oh God, it was explosive. Anyway, I want to know why everybody else got to get a job, but Feisty makes her different. She's working at Ant Shop for somewhere to sit. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm getting a little delirious. talking outside of my neck. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching. And one thing, Cash Apps. Wait a minute. Acknowledge any Cash Apps, anything came in. I think one came in earlier today, which I'm appreciative of. Okay, a couple in here. Hey! Oh, no. That's somebody else paying me some money. S-Y. Appreciate you. Hey, all right, I see you. Thank you. That was very generous of you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, y'all. We out of here. Don't stress. Stay blessed. I gotta take care of the rest. Tomorrow's Thursday. I don't think I'll be here unless something jumps on. Wait. Let's see the markets do anything else since we've been running. I've been running our mouth. Let me see. Hold on. It's midnight. I can't believe I'm up here. It's midnight. Gee whiz, people. Oh, Cam. Yes, I'm on a stroller 4 a.m. Nope. Oh, let's go over to for those who want to know about the Dad's briefcase. Let's take a gander over there. Oh shoot, take this off. Don't add that to the stage. I want to kick that out. Stop screen. Okay, cool. All right. Make sure that is not on my screen. Nope. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what Mark is doing over here on this Dad's briefcase. Hmm. 18 days ago, 1 month ago. No, he hasn't posted anything new over here. I know he said he did a scene, but that's nothing. No, same old. Same old smut. Anyway, all right, y'all. I'll catch y'all later. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you so much. Until next time.
Thank you for tuning into Troy's World. We hope you have learned something new and even met an internet friend or two. As you leave the show, make sure you hit that like and know everything will be alright.
Remember, don't stress, stay blessed. Let God take care of the rest.
Troy's World, Troy's World.
Don't stress, stay blessed.
Stay blessed.
Let God take care of the rest.
Troy's World, Troy's World.
Don't stress, stay blessed. Let God take care of the rest.
Troy's World.
Don't stress, stay blessed. Let God take care of the rest.
Troy's World.
Don't stress.
Troy's World. Thank you for tuning into Troy's World.